What's up guys, Tim Wilson from Tim Wilson UK here, and welcome back to another live stream on the Golf Club 2. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing tonight, so I'm going to have a quick chat, see if anybody jumps into the stream, and then we'll ask them what they fancy seeing tonight. I think that's probably the best option tonight, so let's just wait and see if anybody drops into the stream, drops into the chat. Somebody may want me to play some rounds live with subscribers. It may be that they want me to play a particular course. I'm quite happy to do whatever will be. So I'm just going to wait for a few people to jump in. We've got 4 people in already. Let's just see if a few more people drop into the live stream. Anybody that has dropped in already, welcome along. Thank you for joining me. Let's hang on a sec. Let's just refresh this page. There we go. For some reason I have a straight. There we go. That's gone now. So I've got the chat on the screen now. So 5 people in the stream, 8 people in the stream. So welcome along to anybody that's just joined. Anybody want to drop a comment in the chat if they'd like to see me play a particular course or do a particular thing, or play their course or play around with 3 subscribers? I'm quite happy to do that. Jerry, how you doing, fella? Long time no see. Welcome along. Welcome to the stream. You fancy playing around, Jerry? Live on the stream on the Tinternet. It's been a little while since I did a live stream. I think it's probably been about a week. So I thought it probably best to get in here and play some golf. See you guys dropping some comments. Who we got? We got Martinus, evening all, and we've got Jack. Good day. How you doing, Jack? Alright, all courses. Let's see what comes up on all courses. In fact, let's go one better. That looks quite nice. That looks quite nice. Interesting. Sometimes you stumble across these new courses. See, they all look pretty rubbish, to be honest. That's not being me being mean to the people that have created them. It is just that the screenshot they've taken probably doesn't necessarily do it a great amount of justice. So don't take that as a personal affront. I can tell you it was not that way intended. Let's go another one here. Yeah, they all look a bit crap as well. If anybody in the chat or anybody in the stream that hasn't actually left a message in the chat yet, if you want to give me a suggestion for a course, then feel free to do so. 0 games for me. Welcome to the chat, fella. Nice to see you again. There was one on the second screen that I might go back to because it looked like it was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, look at some of the rubbish on there. Jeez, I mean, I understand when people want to try and do a bit of course creation, but don't publish it, mate, until it's ready. Some of it's just complete dross. So the one that caught my eye was, there was 3 on here. There was that one, the old Shropshire. There was the Lakes course. And then there was this Franklin Farms. 2K6 Benny, Valderrama. I haven't played Valderrama in a while. I'll tell you what, Benny. I'll play Valderrama after this first round. Let's just do a quick cheeky warm-up. Let's do this one. New round. This is the Lakes course at Greenwood Spa. Know nothing about this. Black tee, 7,200 yards. Let's play pin set number 1. Let's begin the round. As I say, I know nothing about this. Nothing about this course at all. I don't know whether it's real. I don't know whether it's a fictitious course. I just thought, you know what, I'll just try one of these ones that appear in the list almost magically. Sire 0329 Jack, I have a par 3 course out called Oak Lawn Park. That's another one I'll check out. So we'll do Valderrama after this, and then we'll do the par 3 course as well. I like a good par 3 course. Alright, so if you guys stick around, you'll probably have to remind me of those. But let's get this round underway. Should be able to blitz this through in about 25 minutes. Ooh, we've got some strong winds going on here. Question is, can we get up and under that tree? Let's see if we can put a bit of a stinger on this one. Stinger didn't work. That's going to be smack bang in the bunker, right up against the edge. I haven't got too far to go. Came out a little fast, but we should be on the green. That's not bad out of the bunker. That is not bad out of that bunker. That's a birdie on the first hole. Got caught out a little bit with that stinger that I attempted, but we're away. We're away on this course. It's quite nice actually to start with. Got some nice features, not overly fussy. Got some really hectic winds going on here. False front on the green. 15 mile an hour. That's going to blow quite a bit. Not that much though. Not as much as what I thought it was going to. 15 mile an hour. I thought it was going to whip it right round. That's okay. It's on the green. That's the main thing. It's a fair old distance though. 24 feet. It's a 167 green, so not too quick, but it is downhill. Should start coming back. Ooh, almost. Should be a little tap in for a par. Do like this course so far. 2 holes played. It's pretty nice. Nice wide open fairways. I think this is probably an RCR, to be fair. It's laid out like an RCR. If anybody knows, then by all means let me know whether this is an RCR. It is it's very reminiscent of a real course, so it'd be good to know whether this is a real course representation or recreation. Has the wind got enough legs to push this up on the green? It has. That should check up fairly smartish. I'll tell you what, you can't get much better than that, other than in the hole. Alright, 2 under 3-3. Nice course. The Lakes at Greenwoods Spa. I get off at 4 PM, so home by 4:45. If you're still on, I might be able to join you. Yeah, I'm going to be around for a bit. Jack, we'll see a little bit later if you're on. I'll keep my eyes peeled for you, fella. So we should be able to get... This is a tester. I think I pushed that, so that is going to be either in the rough or the bunker. Don't think it's going to hold that fairway. No. The good thing is that it's not an incredibly long par 5. So let's take this down to a Let's take it down to the... Is this the 7 iron? The 6 iron. Let's try and get this back in play. Chunk that out. Yeah, that one approach shot was on fire. That tee shot wasn't so hot though. Let's see if we can do the same thing here. 123 to the flag. Probably playing 125. A lot of wind again. Threw that right up in the air. Let's see if the wind brings that back to the flag. See, I didn't allow it. Well, I didn't allow enough that time, so it's gone from. Mind you, it was probably a 4 iron, so it may not have had that much of an effect on the shot because it was the 4 iron. That's all that I can think. And that should be in for the birdie. Three out of 4, so going along nicely at the moment. Got an overhanging oak tree, but it's not going to be. It's not going to be in the way. The thing is, we need to try and thread the needle here. I couldn't have hit that much straighter. The question is it going to carry that bunker? It is. That is exactly what I planned with that shot, so pretty pleased with that one. That should leave me not a lot to the green. No, not a lot at all. Wind's bringing it back in. Bite. Yeah, that'll do. Probably could have taken a smidge more off of that shot. That looks dead straight to me. Yep, dead straight. Smack bang in the middle of the cup. Excuse me guys, I'm just going to grab a sip of my tea. Right, 4 under through 5. Couldn't have got off to a much better start. That's a strange little setup there. You're playing across the little fence. It's quite nice though, I like it. It's different. Different. Come on, wind. Do your thing. Oh, it's just crept on the front edge. Took a little too much off of that. Probably going to pick up a par here. Turn, 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 turn. Oh, that wasn't far away. That was not far away. Alright, I think that's 4 birdies and 2 pars through 6. Yep. Rodney Bellamy, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Let's try and take this down the left hand side. It is going to come back into the fairway a little. Benny Griffey, cheers Tim. Just published a par 27, too short for handicap, but fun warm-up course reimagined from the course my grandfather taught me to play on. If you'd like to give it a go, the best edition is GTC NCGC. Wow, that's a mouthful. I've got a couple of courses to play after this one, so let me see how I'm doing for time when I'm done, and we'll see where we are then. But thank you for the suggestion anyway. I still think this might be short. I added a little onto that at 168, but I still think it'll be short. No, it's right. It's right. It's pin high. That is a tough putt. A lot of movement on that. Only 10 feet, but look at the movement. Rodney, do the created courses cross platforms? So like if I make one on Xbox, can play? Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. You can. They are completely cross platform, the courses. And that's why you'll see when you have a look at a course, in fact I might be able to show you. Yeah, so you see in the top left hand corner there it says TGC member from America. That means that this course was created either on the PC or on the Xbox because it's not showing a PSN name. So I would imagine most courses are created on the PC. But this one may be created somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure. I think that tree's going to be in the way if I try and put it straight out there. So I might have to employ a little bit of a draw here. It's going to be a tough one. That needs to straighten out a lot. Or we'll get a good kick to the right. Didn't kick enough. Right, got a cheeky little shot here because this is a long way away. It's into the wind and it's in the rough. 82 to 94, so it could come out sweet. Let's hope it comes out sweet. That means this wind is going to take its toll. I don't anticipate getting on the green with this shot, but let's hope for a nice little run out. Might just get on the front. Nearly. Not bad. Not bad. Matt, I'm very well, thank you. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the chat, fella. Nice to see you again. And a little bit of roll out here. There we go. So not bad considering I was in that really heavy rough. Should be able to convert the par, which we do. Alright, through 8 holes, 5 under par. Going along nicely. Par 5 to finish the front. This is a nice course, guys. You need to check this one out. This is a really nice course. That wind should pull that back into the middle. Hi Tim, have you ever played a course called Erin Links? The name doesn't ring a bell. The name doesn't ring a bell, no. Matthew, I have been watching the World Cup. Yes, I've just watched the first half of the Portugal game. And then I thought I'd best jump on and give you boys some golf. Let's loft this up, see if we can get this to stop on the green. Pushed it a little, but hopefully the wind will bring that back round. It's looking good. That's looking good. The loft worked. And it's held up as well. So that's going to give me an eagle putt. And that's probably going to be 15 to 20 feet for an eagle. 16 feet, trickle it down there. Oh, didn't allow enough. 0 games for me. Did you see the Thorborn Olsen made a 61 in the last round? 3 Danes in the top. No, I didn't see that. That's a cracking score, that is. From what I've seen, do you think they will make the next stage from each group? What do you mean, Matt? Do I think that England will make the next stage? The wind's bringing that round. Hopefully it holds this up. I did take a little bit off. I think it's going to be long. It's always really difficult to judge that 2-iron. Pete, sorry I'm late. Looks like you're killing this. It is a nice course. It is a nice course. It's not easy. I mean, look, if you have a look at that putt, that's not an easy putt. I mean, granted, I've left myself 45 feet from the pin, but it's still not an easy putt. There's a lot of movement in this. Should start to turn now. Look at the swing. Look at the swing, guys. Oh, and that wasn't a million miles away. Problem is that that's now not going to stop, and that has gone 6. Ooh, that could be a fair old whack. That could 11 feet, and that's not an easy putt. So this could have bogey written all over this. Turn. No. Right, so just as Pete says I'm killing it, I'm now going to pick up the first bogey of the round, and that's on hole number 10. So I got through 9 unscathed, and now I've just picked up a bogey. Bill Rantalvari, you should give it a try. That's a very challenging course. How do you adjust for strong crosswinds? Oh, I tell you what, Matt, I don't employ any kind of calculation. The only calculation I allow for is headwinds, tailwinds, and changes in elevation. The crosswinds you can't really account for. The way I look at that one is that is into a slight headwind. So that is going to push the ball back, but it's also going to push it slightly to the right. And that's why I've aimed this on the left-hand side of the fairway, just to give myself the best angle at the green. I've hit a fast there, so this may not even hold the fairway. I'm hoping the wind's going to hold it up, but I don't think it will. Yeah, it got a great kick. That was a really fortunate bounce. Some people might say that's a Wilson bounce. Ryan H. I'm very well, thank you. And Pete, Sportscaster Jinx, you're damn right, mate. You're damn right. Alright, so we've got a pitch shot here, 68 yards to the pin, 65 yards carry, 2 feet uphill. Going to allow for a little bit of roll here. Fast once more, so that is going to take that to the left. But this slope should bring it back to the flag, but that fast did affect the distance ever so much. Let's just trickle this down to the flag. Didn't turn as much as I wanted to, so that could have been a lot better than that. The drive wasn't great. We got a fortunate bounce. The chip shot or the pitch shot wasn't great. We hit a fast and came up short and left, and then left myself a tricky little putt down the hill. Love the Wilson bounce, could see more of those myself, yeah. I do tend to get a pretty unfair share of those, I must admit. Right, let's aim this out towards these bunkers, and hopefully the wind will bring us back into the middle of the fairway. I'll try and iron out that fast downswing. That one looks a little better. So the crosswinds don't really give you too much of a headache off the tee, especially when you've got a really nice wide open fairway. It's when they're tight or you've got a dog leg and you have to apply some draw or fade. It's a par 5. It is a par 5. 274 to the flag. We should be able to roll this up onto the green. I might actually take a little off this. I've hit it straight. Question is the wind going to pull this round? Yeah, that should roll on. It should roll down to the right, because it looks like that slope goes to the right. No, it's not too bad. That's going to leave me about 20 feet. 21 feet, but once more, it's a tricky little putt. It is downhill, and it's all from left to right. And I barely touched that. So that was probably the best I was going to get there, other than it going in the hole. So this should pull that shot back that I dropped on 10. So we're back to 5 under. Sorry, I do apologise. I had a mouthful of tea there. Back to 6 under. Sorry about that. Right, let's aim that out towards that bunker. It sounded like I hit the tree there, but I don't think I did. Right, long way to go. Well, not a long way to go, but a lot of wind on this shot. Hit that nice and straight. Is the wind going to bring it round enough? Yeah, a little too much, but that's okay. Pleased with that. A little bit short. Probably could have been a bit closer. Turn, turn, turn. No, didn't turn. I did just look at that and saw that I didn't hit that particularly straight, so that's probably why it didn't go where I expected it to. Nate, welcome to the stream. First time in the live stream, I believe. I have seen some comments from you on the YouTube channel, but welcome to the stream, fella. Nice to see you. Let's see if we can go over these trees. This is a tricky shot. I'm going to try and aim for that gap. Now let's see. I have lofted this up as well. If I needed a straight shot, that was the one I needed, but I've pulled it a little. I'm hoping the wind's going to counteract that. Should be okay. Should be okay. Don't go behind that tree. No, that's going to give us an angle on the flag. This is a tricky one. We've got 13-mile-an-hour wind behind. It is playing 142. I'm going to drop that down to the 130 club, and I'm even going to take a little off of it just to try and get it to slow. It should bite anyway. That was nice and straight. And you can see the difference the wind makes. I mean, that was almost perfect. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that little extra off, but that was pretty good from where I was. Turn, and that's in. So what are we now? 7 under? 7 under. With a bogey in there. Don't like the bogeys blemishing the scorecard, but it's there. Can't do anything about it. Another long par 3. Tough. This is tough. I think I might try and roll this on. It depends on the bounce it gets on the fairway. I've pulled it a little, so that could be bunker bound. It may... Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. Alright, now you can start to slow up. That wasn't too bad. I thought that was bunker bound when I did slightly pull that to the left, but it's okay. That's always the way, Nate. He says, dang, now I've got to go and play around. It's a very, very addictive game. I know I sort of get pangs of wanting to play when I watch some of the other guys play live as well. 22 feet, should start to turn. Get in! Get in! Alright, let's just tap that in for the par. It's nice to get out of those long par 3s with a par. Right, 3 holes to play, 2 4s and a 5. Always nice to finish off with a 5. Right, let's see if we can... See, this is a hole because even if you go here and run the risk of hitting that tree, you are going to run out of fairway. So what you need to do, you do need to try and employ some fade here. But I've hit a fast, so that might counteract the fade. I could be in trouble. I could be in trouble. And that's gone straight in the bunker. The good thing is it's not too far to the flag. Stephen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. After I shortened my backswing due to a bad back, I hit it straighter than in real life than in this game. Just lost some distance. Yeah, accuracy will always trump distance, my friend. Spot on. Good shout. That should be okay. A little bit long, but that's alright. Out of the bunker, I'm happy with that. That's going to give me about 10, I was going to say 10 feet. It's 13, it's not too bad. Slightly downhill, so let's just get this moving. Just missed on the high edge. So I'm on hole number 16. I am going to be playing Valderrama next, so if anybody fancies joining in for a round on Valderrama, that was a suggestion earlier in the stream, then be sure to send me a message and I'll add you into my game. Just a little side note for those of you that are unfamiliar with the channel or new to the channel, I have started a new channel called 58 Degree. From the 1st of July, all my golf videos will be on both channels for probably a couple of weeks. So I'll be posting up on Tim Wilson UK and also 58 Degrees. So for those people that are still on Tim Wilson UK and haven't yet signed up or subscribed to 58 Degree, then they'll still be able to find it. But for those of you that want to find the website, the YouTube channel, the Twitter link, everything, the latest European Tour leaderboard, the latest PGA Tour leaderboard, check out the website 58 Degree, that's the number 58 Degree, all one word, .co.uk. And yeah, you can make your way to the YouTube channel, you can make your way to the Twitter feed. There's not an awful lot on the website at the moment, granted, but it'll start to build up when things start to happen. And I'm trying to get things going, trying to get things all set up for when TGC 2019 lands. So be sure to check it out, because that's where all the TGC 2019 stuff is going to be happening. I know that... oh, I hit the tree. Should be okay, though. I know that Phil Nash, Enforcer 3891, he's got some plans for TGC 2019. I want to do some match play stuff. I want to run a match play tournament because I think that'd be great. Having played in the beta test for TGC 2019, I firsthand got a chance to try out the new match play, or try out the new turn-based system, alternate shot match play, and I can tell you firsthand that it is playing really nicely. So really looking forward to it. That's swinging an awful lot more than I thought, but it should be okay. Yeah, that'll do. That will do very nicely. I saw a couple of 58 Degree uploads from you, but I haven't had the chance to watch them yet. There's only one that's on the channel at the moment, Stephen, and that's just the intro video. I posted it on Tim Wilson UK and also on 58 Degree. But as I said, from 1st of July, for the first couple of weeks, all my videos will be across both channels. And then they're going to be, from the middle of July, solely on 58 Degree. I am going away on holiday back end of July, so there probably won't be an awful lot of activity on there throughout July. But hopefully by the time I get back, we should have a definite date for when TGC 2019 lands, and then we can start getting some planning going for that. Alright, good drive on the 18th. Should get right down to the dog leg. How are the swing mechanics in 19 in relation to Golf Club 2? Swing mechanics are pretty much the same. The only thing that was really interesting is that you don't get to see your opponent, how your opponents actually swung the club with a little sort of meter in the bottom right hand corner, which is quite nice because you don't know whether they've actually messed it up until they actually hit the shot. It's a little bit different. It's very, very reminiscent of the EA Sports games. It's still got the up and down, you know, the swing, the accuracy. It's still got a cone in the middle. But the perfect actually appears in a meter down the left hand side of the circle. So there's like an extra little section on the left hand side of the circle. And if you get it perfect on the downswing, perfect on the backswing, you get a little line in each of the little blue blocks. But the difference now is that if you have a fast backswing and a perfect downswing, you'll actually hit the ball further because you're generating more power. So that's quite nice. They've actually taken that into consideration, which is quite a nice little feature. TGC 2019 is not an entirely new game, but there are a lot of elements in it that are entirely new. Like the multiplayer element of it is very, very, very new, and the main difference is that instead of using their own servers now, they're going to be using the PlayStation servers, and that's why they can actually get the real-time alternate shot, real-time match play, and we tested it out. And it's singing. It's absolutely beautiful. I just hope it translates to the real game well. Let's see if we can finish off with an eagle. No, just missed. Just missed. Will Phil and Kath have their playoff before the next round this week? I don't know. There's been some talk on the... We've got a Four Nations group on PSN. And I don't think they've decided as yet. I think they are going to have to finish it off before the next event, because otherwise it's just going to drag on and on and on. And people want to know what the current standings are. You know, whether Cathal goes to, or Corhill goes to 4 and Phil stays on 0, or Phil goes to 1, Corhill stays on 3, Lee's on 1, and I'm still going to be on 0 because I just completely melted on, had a complete meltdown on that round. So I don't know. I believe there's a putt preview which at the moment can't be disabled. So the chatter on the forum was that the option is going to be in the game to actually disable the putt preview. And similarly, you know, much like the Tiger Woods one, the putt preview only appears when you press a button. It's like the fast forward. People were saying, oh no, we don't want the fast forward, or we don't want the putt preview. Don't press the bloody button. If you don't want it, don't press the button. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you can't disable it. If you, they say that they probably are going to be, there's going to be an option that you can disable the putt preview, but don't press the button to bring the putt preview up, and then you're not going to have it on the screen. Corbin, you're very welcome. Very, very welcome. There are some elements. I mean, just going back to your comment there, Corbin. They're not doing an awful lot to the course designer this time round, because they did a lot on that last time. They've incorporated things called speed trees, which allow for better rendering and less popping on the screen. The concentration is mainly on multiplayer, so they've incorporated alt shot and skins. Real-time match plays in there as well. Stableford's in there as well. What else have they got? They've got... I mean, you couldn't edit your player or anything like that in the game. You could choose your gender. You could choose your handedness. You could choose what set of clubs. The clubs actually hit further this time round as well. I think it's 287 or something like that is the driver with the master clubs. There was a lot of talk about adding an extra set of clubs, a more difficult set to play. Because I picked the game up and went straight into my first round on Faxon Park, and granted that is a fairly easy course. I picked up the game first round straight away with the master clubs and shot a -9. So the swing mechanic was very, very similar to TGC2. Would be good if they had real-time weather like Tiger Woods. Now this is the thing. This is the thing, guys. The weather and the course conditions are no longer determined by the person that has created the course. They are by the person that runs the society or is hosting the multiplayer party. So they choose the wind speed, they choose the time of day, they choose whether it's raining, they choose the green firmness, the fairway firmness, the green speed. It's all in the hands of the players now, which is great. There were a lot of people kicking up over it. TGC tours due to should not be able to be disabled. There would be ridiculously low scores. I get that, but you know, for us people that don't play on TGC tours, it's like everything else. I choose to have the grid lines on. If I want to make the game harder, I switch the grid lines off. If I want to make it even harder, I turn the wind meter off. So there are things that I can do to make the game harder. The putt preview is just one of those things that I'm not going to use. The fast forward button, definitely one thing that I am going to use, because I do like, when I'm seeing a ball sail straight down the middle of the fairway, why should I have to watch it for 5 seconds? I can get it to land and get on with the round. Do you know what I mean? So there are certain elements that I do, or certain times that I like to use that fast forward. When you're playing a great approach shot into the green, you want to admire the shot, but not always, especially when you're driving down fairways like I've just been driving down really wide open fairways. Anyway, let's get a round on Valderrama going. Anybody want to join in this round? Let's what the hell is that? Magnolia Harbour, Cadthassel 54, Connerton Bay Links, Golf Links. There's a couple more just been posted up online, actually. Okay, saying we'll never use it myself. Yeah, I will never use it. Let's. I'm not sure whether I've actually played Valderrama. I must have played it at some point. I think that's how you spell it. Let's have a look. Valderrama. Ooh, I may have spelt it incorrectly, because there must be one that's had more plays than that. Let's try it with one R. No results found. Are you telling me that's all the Valderramas? The best part of Tiger Woods was setting up your clubs as in real life. The worst part was the ball manipulation. Well, thankfully there's no ball manipulation. It is double R. Valderrama. There is licensed kit now, clubs, clothes, all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't make your player play any better, so which is good. Whoops. I'm going to have to play one of these. I'm not sure whether these are any good, but 308, 38, 25. Let's play this one. 308. 3.5 stars. Are these the only ones there is? Hello Tim, hello chat. Tim, could you explain what is handicap rate and what is it for? Thanks in advance. Oh, handicap's a difficult one to explain, but I'll try. The better you play, the lower your handicap. So, in other words, every course has a course rating. Now, if you play better than the course rating, you will start to get a plus handicap. So, for example, if I play a 72 and I continually shoot 70, my handicap will come down. So you'll start off with, most clubs start off with a 24 handicap, which is effectively minus 24. The better golfer you become, your handicap will come down. So what's considered a really good golfer is a single figure handicap, so -9 through to -1. Normally, you would potentially be playing in some kind of tour, be it an amateur tour, when you get down to becoming a scratch golfer. So that's when you have a handicap of 0. When you get really, really good, so in other words, a professional, I mean, it was said that Tiger Woods in his prime, sort of between 96 and 2002, was playing off about a +8 handicap. In the game, forget what you see in the top of the screen there. I mean, I've got a +17.8, which is crazy. But if I was to use the handicap on a particular course, depending on the rating of that course, it may adjust my handicap to the course. But what it means is that if you've got a plus handicap, if I had a handicap of +10, for example, if it's a handicap rated course, from hole number 8 to hole number 18. Sorry, that's not strictly true. The hole that's got stroke index 8 up to hole that's got stroke index 18, I would have to birdie those holes to actually get a net par. So that's why it's always harder to play with a handicap on when you've got a plus handicap. When you've got a minus handicap, if I had a minus handicap of -5, on the 5, let me just work this out. On the 5 hardest holes, you actually get an extra shot. Is it the 5 hardest holes or the 5 easiest holes? I can't remember, guys. I can't remember. It's been a long day. Let's play this Valderrama course. So as a beginner, my handicap is +9.7. That's very good. If it's +9.7, that's good. All right, David. Nice to know you got something to announce. It'll be good to hear that. All right, so we've only got 1 pin set and 1 tee box here. Have to run and get the little fella ready for bed. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stephen, thank you for joining the stream, fella. Nice to see you again. All right. All right. Oh, jeez. This looks... No, I'm sorry. I'm not playing that because that just looks like it is not very well put together. I'm going to try... Jack, if you're still in the stream, I am going to try your par 3 course. So Jack mentioned he's at Sire 0329 suggested he has a par 3 course that he's just put up, and it's called Oak Lawn. So I'm going to try that one. It's only a bit of fun. It's a par 3 course. We like to do something different every now and again. So let's just search for Oak Lawn. There it is, par 3 course, Sire 0329, 18 holes. Let's have a look, see if we can... Best score. 13 under par, Captain Rax. Let's have a look. Oops, I went too far back. Tim Grover, I just hope they don't make it super easy like Tiger Woods with 18 hole-in-ones. Have you had a chance to see my course? I haven't had a chance to see your course yet, Matthew. I would imagine we've only got 1 tee box here. Oh, no, we haven't. Let's go off the golds. Let's make it difficult. Let's choose pin set 3. What the hell? That's just completely random. We always go off the back tees, guys. You know me by now. I'll always go off the back tees if there is a back tee. And I always just choose a random pin set. was 1 in the last round, 3 in this round, may play something completely different in the next round. If you guys have got any course suggestions, Matthew, chuck your course name up in there, mate. Chuck it up in there. Get the guys playing it. Alright. Cheeky little pin position. Really tough one to get at. Right, I'll be right back, guys. I've just got to do something quickly. Right, did we end up on the green? No, not quite. Alright, San Diego Golf Club 3. It's a fantasy course. You know what, Matthew? Depending on time, what's the time now? Depending on how quickly I get through this par 3 course, I might give it a cheeky little play. How's that? Alright, 12 feet 6 inches down. Not too fast, the old greens, but it's gonna be a tricky one. Yeah, look at that. That's going to roll. Needs to stop. Good thing is I'm going to have an uphill putt now, but it's still going to be 7 or 8 feet. There's no best pin set for a course. Depending on how the person set it up, if it's going to be used in a tournament, if there's 4 pin sets, and you have a 4-round tournament, then you're going to have 1 for day 1, 1 for day 2, 1 for 3, and 1 for 4. So there's no best pin set. There's no easiest pin set as well. I mean, some might say the easiest pin set for Magnolia National might be, Friday or Thursday. Sunday being the hardest pin set. So, there's no real sort of rhyme or reason to it. It's just what you fancy playing, to be honest. I added a little bit more onto this because it was playing 130. It's going to come up short. I think that's below the hole. Yeah, that's below the hole. It's tricky greens, Jack. Yeah, very tricky. Got the shadows across them as well. Nice to see the captain featuring on the scorecard since I recently added Steve to my friends list. Hey Lee, how you doing, buddy? I haven't got my phone with me at the moment. Has any decision been made regarding Defend Your Turf in Four Nations this weekend yet? I think I've got the notifications on my PlayStation switched off at the moment, so they don't pop up on the screen while I'm playing. That is playing 115 yards. Let's take a little bit off of this. I should check up. Yep. Alright, that's the first birdie on the scorecard. I think the boys are still debating. I'm happy to go with the flow. I think they really need to get the result from last week sorted out first, and then make a call on what's happening this week. That's playing 150 into that wind, so let's pull that across a little bit. Very nice. Right, 2 under. I think I've played 4 now. I do like a good par 3. Doesn't take any sort of massive time investment. It's nice to just play a little par 3 every now and again. Oh, that's a tough little pin position, especially with that wind. Oh, and the tree. Not going to get that high enough. I'm going to have to bring this in from the other side. That's coming back round. Has it got the legs to get up? Yeah. That was a good use of some fade there, guys. Someone should teach the USGA about pin placement, lol. It's only in the US Open, mate. Everything else is fine. That didn't turn anywhere near as much as I thought it was going to, but that should give me a tap in par. Two under, going along nicely. Alright, 142. Let's put, is that wind? That wind's not going to affect that too much. Laser straight, that shot was. I haven't been to the Open. The only ones I've been to in this country are I've been to the British Masters. Ooh, that was so close. So close. Let's tap that in. Another tricky pin placement. Ooh, a little bit fast there. That's going to be on the green, but it's going to be a long way away. Downhill, all from the left. That needs to slow down. 36, 30, that's 8 feet from the flag still. And not easy either. But we pick up the par. It's a nice little par 3. 7 holes done and dusted. Oh, is it going to get up? Yes. That's not a bad shot. Alright, 3 under through 8. God, Captain Rax hit an absolute blinder at 13 under though. Put this up in the air. I'm hoping it's got the legs to get there. It might kick to the left here. No, that's good. Is it going to slow? Is it going to slow? Not quite enough. Will you putt with a flag stick in the hole when that becomes legal next year? I think I'm so used to putting without the flag in the hole when I'm on the green. Obviously dependent, you know, you can have it tended anyway, but you mean if you even if you're close, like 10 feet away or something like that? I don't think I will. It's just I'm so used to not putting with it in that I'm probably not going to. I've been playing golf for so long that I'm not going to change the habit of a lifetime just because they've changed the rule. Back-to-back birdie. So 4 under. That's not too bad. Let's see if we can replicate it on the back. It's not a Mickey Mouse par 3 course. This is really nice. I was playing 162. Oh, that is way short. I think I might do a chip shot out of here. That came out a bit fierce. Ooh, gonna have a cheeky little one for par now. Gonna die at the end. Should start to turn now. Yes. Death Valley Country Club, love for you to give me course a shot when you have a chance one of these days. Pretty sure you'd have the course record. Death Valley CC. Well, now you've put it up in there, you're going to get a lot of people playing it, so not likely to get the course record now. That may be a little left. I want it to be right of the flag. It's got a nice kick. I wanted that to be right of the flag because that does start to roll back to the left. You can see it start turning now, but that's okay. That was a fortunate bounce. Yeah, that's in. Five under. Going along alright. No drop shots. Always nice on a par 3. Ooh, we got some water here now. 185. Pulled that one. I'm hoping the wind's going to help me here. Yeah. Is it going to slow before it goes off the other side? No, not quite. Right, let's see if we can chip this one in. Oh! Criminal. Criminal. Probably a little too fierce. Right, 21.7233. It's always difficult to play this 2-iron a little slower. But I have lofted it right up. Just try and take some off of it. It's so difficult. I think maybe I should have taken the 4-iron there. And hoped for a good bounce. So this is the tricky one, to try and get this to stop. Good thing is it's downhill, so if it does check, it is going to roll down to the flag. check. And then just trickle down. That's beautiful. Yeah, not too bad, Lee. Not too bad. There is a couple of wayward ones. They said they do. This is my second round tonight, so I think I'm going to have to start playing a practice round first, just to warm up, man. Just it's like getting the old bones going again. Do you know what I mean? 29 is 108. It's a bit of wind there, so I'm going to leave that as it is, I think. Just as he says I'm swinging well. The good thing is the fast backswing shouldn't have too much of a detrimental effect on that. And it gets a lovely little kick to the right. If you've just joined the stream, welcome along. Thank you for joining us. Feel free to jump into the chat and leave some comments if you'd like. I have confidence that you will win this week. I take it that is that's aimed at Lee, Matt, not me. It's a defend your turf this week, so I'm not even going to get a chance to practice on the course. So it's going to be a tough one no matter what. I mean, it's either going to be... Well, I'm not going to tell you which one it is. Oh, that is a tricky pin placement. That's either going to be front bunker or back bunker or in the hole. Front bunker. It's going to be one or the other. $41 to $61. That is plugged. I'll tell you what, that did well to get out there, but look at the slope. That has just rolled off the green. That must be quite a severe slope there. I think I might actually putt this from here. Hey Howling Wolf, welcome to the stream, fella. Long time no see. I say long time no see, you were probably on last week, but it's been a week since I last played. 27.9202. Oh, oh, there's a little cheeky pull. I actually want that to roll off the green. There we go. $18. I wish the Golf Club 2019 had free online, not a fan of gold and PS Plus. It's the way of the world, I'm afraid, my friend. You're not going to do an awful lot to get around that. Imagine how I feel. 58 Degree and Tim Wilson UK. I need 2 PS Plus accounts. So it cost me 60 quid a year instead of 30 quid a year. But that's my choice, I suppose. That's going to come up short. Oh, it wasn't far off being absolutely bob on. It's a nice course. I'll say it again, it's a nice course, this is. Jack's done a sterling job on this. What is it, 12 yards? 10 yards to the flag. Bit fierce. Needs to check. That's going to be a tough putt coming back. I knew as soon as I'd hit it, I'd given it too much beans. And I've missed it. That's going to be a bogey. Oh, so disappointing. Get all the way through to 17 and then pick up a bogey. Not good. Not good at all. Right, final hole. Let's see if we can pull it back on the final hole. It was a good scorecard until then. 222. It's a long one. I'm going to give this a full whack with this 4-iron. Because it looks like there's a bank in the front of that green, and I don't think I'm going to get up it. No, not quite. So it's either chip this in, or we're not going to get that shot back. No, not going to get it back. That's going to finish 4 under par. And that's in. Alright, that's the par 3 course done. Round of 50, 4 under par. Pretty pleased with that. I always buy my PS Plus when they have a discount on. I think mine runs out in just under 2 years now as I keep adding to it. Yeah, it's always a good shout. I mean, if you guys want to know in the UK where to pick up a good deal on PS Plus, if you're in the UK, let me just make sure I've got this site name right. I'm just searching for it at the moment, guys. Just give me a second. Yeah, so if you look for the if you search for the website electronicfirst.com, and then just go to where it's got PlayStation, and then go to PlayStation Plus, and then PlayStation Plus UK. They are currently doing a 12-month membership. It's out of stock at the moment, but they do tend to replenish them quite quickly. But it's £31.99 at the moment, which is about 13, 14 quid, because it's about £45 at the moment on PSN. So the ones that they do have in stock at the moment, £36.99. So even that's cheaper than normal. But yeah, if you do stick around, you will find the ones that come in around. I normally get them for around £30, £32. I don't really mind paying that for it. It's only once a year anyway. Alright, I think I'm going to call it a day there, guys. I've played 2 rounds, one on a full-size course, 18 holes, one on a par 3 course. Thoroughly enjoyed that. For anybody that's in the stream at the moment and you've enjoyed this, smash that like button. Visit 58degree.co.uk. Visit the YouTube channel. Visit the Twitter feed. Check out the other stuff that's on there. There's not an awful lot on there at the moment, but subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter if you want to get notifications. If you want to subscribe to Tim Wilson UK, if you're new to the channel and you want to subscribe to that, then feel free to do that. But as I say, if you smash that like button, it's greatly appreciated. If you're watching this after the fact on YouTube and you want to leave some comments, do that as well. Also, if you're watching it on YouTube and you liked it, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel and 58 Degree, and also hit the notification buttons if you'd like to get notified when new videos get posted up online or when a live stream starts. But until next time, guys, thank you for tuning in on the stream. Thank you for watching this on YouTube. I'll see you very soon. Take care.